So, have you ever felt overwhelmed by all the different choices and strategies and bits of content there are out there? Maybe you set a strategy one day and only to wake up the next day and think, oh, I'm going to change it again. Because what's the impact of that on your business? What's the cost of, instead of just sticking to one thing and doing it really well, keep on changing it, keep on changing it? Because there's so many different strategies out there now in terms of internet marketing, and there's so many like good convincing bits of content. Like, I know somebody who is a nutritionist, and she hates keto diets, right? But she said she started watching some of the content from the keto people, and she's like, oh, this sounds really good. And then she's like, what am I doing? I hate keto diets. So I think we've got a point in human history where people have just got too good at creating engaging content with like mental triggers like scarcity and really catching headlines, as well as there's now every like day that goes by it becomes more and more of a challenge. Because I was watching YouTube last night, and there's it would, watching an interesting bit of content on that, and it will stop and an advert will come on. It's like, I've earned £12 million in the last 4 weeks while sitting by the pool in Hawaii drinking my cocktails. And then it will carry on playing for a bit, and then boom, another advert will come in there, be like, why webinars are dead. And it's like, whoa. And if you're looking now on Facebook, you go on there with good intentions on your phone to check your kind of messaging, and then you got people's stories popping up with their strategies and stuff in it. So this is such a big problem now. It means just people change their ideas every single day, and what that means is they don't really put enough time and effort into one idea to make it work on one strategy. So yeah, it's a huge challenge for people, and one of the biggest ones I often see and often come across is that people just, there's too many strategies, too many bits of content, they're listening to too many different people, too many gurus, without actually any of them listening to a human being and actually chatting to someone about it. And what about this? What about this? What about this? Listening to some kind of like guru on a podcast that's not really taken into account their own personal kind of circumstances and customizing it for them. So it is a huge problem. So what's the solution to this then? Well, it's about accountability. It's having someone who would hold you accountable, say, right, that's a strategy, let's just stick to that for 8 weeks, let's make it a massive success. For example, my client Laura, who launched like a coaching program, she had all these different ideas from all different gurus, Brendan Bouchard, Jeff Walker, all these different people like feeding into her. But, we worked together and we chose one strategy, and it served her really, really well. So I love talking about funnels. And so on Fridays, I'm going to be talking about that entire thing, because Fridays are Funnel Friday.